Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be testing out some new Dollar Tree makeup. As you know, I've collected quite a few makeup items over the last couple of months and can't use them all in one video, so I do tend to make several of these videos using different products as I collect them. So if you're a returning Dollar Diva, thank you so much for coming on back to another video. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Jessica and I love to do a lot of dollar store and Dollar Tree oriented makeup and shopping content. So if that is your thing, you're definitely in the right place. And again, if you are new to my channel, I will put some playlists and videos down in the description box. That way you can binge watch more videos like this because I've been doing them for a very, very long time now. So anyways, without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, so I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera. I will have all the products listed down below. They're just not new products, and I have quite a few new products to get to. But I did use the LA Colors eyebrow pencil. This is in dark brown. I used the LA Colors eye primer, and this is the matte finish, and the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Hydrating Serum Concealer in Light. So this is gonna kind of be like a glam look. I'm gonna do kind of like a nude smoky eye and then like a bold lip. So we're gonna see how these products do with that. So for eyeshadow palettes, I have two that I think I'm gonna dip into that are new. So I had a Dollar Diva ask where this was. I did check, it was in work, but I realized it was there after I bought another one. So I now have two. But this is the Mercerie Favorite Essentials Collection Nude Smoky Shimmery Eyeshadow Palette. So it's got these like nude shimmers. And so I'm thinking I can dip into this, possibly. And then the LA Colors Just Vibin eyeshadow palette. This is in Always Down. And to be completely honest about this particular palette, this same color story is in at least the Nude Glam. It may have been in another line of theirs, but so this is like a repeat color story. Both of these, because they're going to kind of give us a nude smoky eye type of a thing. So I'm going to go into this quad right here first. I'm going to go into this shade right here, and I'm just going to kind of put this over my lid up to my crease. Of course, these quads are amazing. We know this. This is, again, one of those instances where it's like, I know these are really good eyeshadows. I did one of the other, I have all four of the Just Vibin eyeshadow palettes, and I think one of my last videos, I did another color story, and I'll have that link down below. And I used a blush and I used the bronzer, and yeah, pretty awesome. So that's giving just a nice little wash of color. I feel like this palette's like on the cool side, and that is kind of a hard thing to find, I feel, kind of even in, you know, a Sephora or a Ulta. It's just harder to find cooler color stories, I feel. So let alone Dollar Tree. So it probably is really nice that they do kind of bring this color story back with their collections, because I know people miss, you know, you might have missed the Nude Glam, or you might have missed another collection that had this color story. So this gives you an opportunity to pick up the same color story, just in a different collection. Very smooth. That's just a very nice little, like a taupe shade. Taupe, kind of gray, something like that. So now with the same brush, I'm going to go into kind of the darker shade here. And I'm going to kind of center this, kind of put this on the outer part. And this is going to end up being kind of a smoky eye. I'm going to try not to overdo it because I am going to be doing like a bold red lip. And and if you don't know, I am in show business. That's why I tend to be a little heavy-handed with everything. I'm used to doing like stage makeup, and I'm just not afraid to like do a lot of makeup. And so it's just how I am. It's very hard for me to do natural makeup on myself. And generally, if I do, I don't wear eyeshadow. So just a little bit of that goes a really, really long way. So I know the shimmers in this are amazing, but I'm kind of wanting to test out, this is a shimmer palette. So I think for the shimmers, I'm going to try some of these and see how they do. And if they're not giving me what I want, I'm going to go back into the LA Colors one. Because like I said, I know those are good. Those are like, the mattes are really like good, but the shimmers are even that much better. They are amazing in those eyeshadow quads. But I want to give these a try. So we're gonna go with one of these. So as usual, like I do for shimmers, I'm gonna use just like one of these like flat, kind of compact brushes. And of course I'm gonna go into one of these shades, one of these lighter shades here. So I'm gonna go into this one right here. So I gotta tell y'all, so my nails are a mess again, because, I haven't been able to keep polish on them or anything. And right now I'm filling in at the magic show until I get I'm training two girls to kind of take over. And when I'm done with that, I think I might try to get like super, super, super short acrylics. I don't know. So y'all may be amazed at me here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to probably I'm just going to try. Just going to try. So now I'm going to just kind of do like I always do and kind of just put this. I did wet my brush. Okay. That's really not doing bad. And in a lot of ways, I don't want a super foily metallic look. And I know the LA Colors may actually do that. I kind of want to keep this a little bit softer. Like I said, I'm going to end up overdoing it a little bit, but that really has a really nice effect. Like I said, it's not super shimmery. It's not like the most shimmery thing. Like for instance, this shade right here, we'll swatch it and I'll show you how shimmery that is. So like that's like super shimmery. Whereas that is the one on the bottom is from Mercerie. It's a little bit more subdued, but honestly, it's not quite as metallic, but it's still, I'm actually pretty impressed. I really didn't expect them to be as good. So I'm going to repeat that on the other eye. And then something I'm going to do is I'm going to take that other brush and I'm going to go back into the Just Vibin palette. I'm going to go into this kind of darker metallic, or this darker shimmer rather. I'm just going to put a little bit of my brush. I'm just going to blur this transition just a little bit. It's not going to do a whole lot. I just want to blend that line a little bit. I didn't even wet the brush or anything. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that so far. I think I'm going to pop a little bit of this shade right here. And I'm just going to use my finger. I'm just going to put it up here into the brow bone. See how it does. I actually really like that. It's nice and subtle, but it's enough of like a pop, you know? I think like, especially for like the average person that just wants a little bit of shimmer, this palette will actually be like, it's actually much better on the eyes than I thought it would be. You know, swatching is one thing, but like actually putting on the eye and getting an effect is another thing. And I'm really actually very impressed with how it did. It really did very well. So I just popped on some mascara. I just used the Be Pure Hydrating mascara. And now I'm going to do liner and lashes and all that good stuff. I do have an eyeliner that I bought from Dollar Tree sometime last year and haven't used. And it was just one of those like random finds. I'm just going to use it because it's been in my like basket of things that I haven't used yet. So I'm just going to use it today. You may not be able to find this anymore. It's the Rimmel Wonder'proof 24-hour waterproof color eyeliner. It says it's highly pigmented. It stays on for up to 24 hours. It's waterproof, smudge proof, and sweat proof. And I don't know the shade of it. It's sparkly anthracite. It's basically it's like a dark gray. And so it's just this like liquid liner product. And we're just going to use it because I always use liquid liner. And I thought this is like in a dark gray, so it's going to be a little less harsh. Really very nice, but you know, I know you may not be able to find this, and LA Colors, of course, makes a great liquid liner. I think Ioni has one now. I think I've used one from Ioni. So this is not one of those products that you have to find like a brand name for it to be like a super crazy brand name for like it to be good. Okay, just a little bit of definition there, and glad I finally got to like try that and use it. So now for lashes, these are something I hauled from Dollar Tree, I think sometime last year. Haven't used them. It's this other brand. I think one of my last videos I did a brand of lashes called Le Flare. They were just some random lashes I found at Dollar Tree, and I still see them from time to time. These, I don't know if I've seen them, but they're from this brand called Gypsy. They're exotic glamour lashes. These are the style 900, and they're kind of packaged like an Ardell, kind of like the Le Flare ones are. And I don't have super high hopes for these in particular. Le Flare is good. These ones, I'm not so sure. So I'm going to have to see if I need to trim them. They have a little bit of a Color Mates feel, to be honest. I think I'm going to definitely have to trim them. I am going to do a lash tutorial. I've had some requests for one, and I've been meaning to film one. So that will be coming up soon. I'm going to do a lash tutorial and show you some tips and tricks and a couple different ways to apply your lashes. So that will be up soon. But right now, I'm just going to go ahead and put these on off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, lashes are on, and they were pretty easy to get on. I was really surprised. The style is a little, I like a wispier lash, but really they don't look terrible, and I think they kind of look, I don't know, they kind of look nice with what's going on. So yeah, not bad. So far, I don't know if I like this, like I said, and like I said, it's sometimes with lashes, it's a particular style. They do have a little bit of a plasticky look, but definitely not as bad as like a Color Mates or something like that. So I don't hate them. I really don't. And we're not done with the eyes. We are going to go back to the eyes, if you know how I usually do my makeup. But I do want to move on and do the face products, then go back to my eyes. So I'm going to do the Be Pure Clean Beauty Glow Foundation. This is a nude. I love this stuff. And then this is a Real Techniques beauty blender that I hauled a while back, or I guess about a month ago. It's got like a silicone thing on one end, and yeah, I picked up two. So I'm just gonna put some of this on. I love this foundation. I just hate, and I say it every time, just because I need to make conversation while I'm putting it on. I just hate that it only comes in 2 shades, but the formula is amazing, and Be Pure really will. They could really do something really well, like good here, because I love the formula, and I've seen a lot of people on YouTube really like it. If they were to come out with, like, at this point, even just 10 shades, or, I mean, you know, where you could at least mix them, maybe make some of the extremes, and then let us, you know, deal with the rest. But they could really, like, at this point, if they came out with 6 shades, that would be revolutionary at the Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, this is really like a high-end foundation, in my opinion. It's just so pretty. I love it so very much. Okay, so off camera, I applied my concealer and my powder. I'm using the LA Colors just pressed powder, and what I use to clean up my eyebrows, the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Hydrating Serum Concealer. So now we can move on to bronzer, and this is one of those products that I've used before. I used it in my last video. It's so amazing. I'm going to use it on camera again. And it is the LA Colors Just Vibin Bronzer in Let's Go. This is now my current favorite bronzer from the Dollar Tree. The color, I think the color, I love the LA Colors matte bronzer too, but I really particularly love the shade of this. So we are going to put this on. I do have a new blush I'm trying from Be Pure. I went a little heavy-handed on my forehead. And I'm just keeping it casual today, wearing my robe while I put on a bra when you don't have to. It's been a long week, so I was like, I'm going to just be as casual as absolutely possible today. I know y'all don't mind. See, that color is just so pretty. It's so pretty. And so in my last video, I used the Just Vibin blush. They have one that's like, they have like a pink one and like a peach one. I used the one that was more peach. But at the same time, I also hauled 2 blushes from Essentially Ageless, a pink one and then one that was a little bit more peach. And I'm gonna use the one that's a little bit more peach today. And the shade name is not on here, and I don't remember what it is, but it's kind of this bright peach shade. So that is what I'm gonna use today. And I'm gonna go try to go very light-handed. That is beautiful. I have a blush that I hauled from them like last year, and it's in like more of like a muted, like a mauve, yeah, like a mauve shade, like mauve, I guess is how you say it. And then I haven't used the one that's like more pink. Yeah, that'll be in another video. See, there you go. That's it. Very light hand, super pigmented. Like y'all, like LA Colors and Be Pure, like their blushes and bronzers are just so good. Seriously, like I'm a NARS fan. I love NARS, but yeah, Dollar Tree is just bringing it, you know. Then for highlighter, again, this is something I hauled last year and have not used it, and I just want to get it out of my basket of things I haven't used. You may not be able to find it. I'm going to just use it because I have it, you know. And it's just something I found at the Dollar Tree. It's the CoverGirl True Blend Super Stunner Hyper Glow Shimmer Powder. This is in Gilded Glory, so it comes in this kind of packaging here. Like I said, this is just something random that I found at Dollar Tree sometime last year. I swatched it in a haul and then never got around to using it. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on. I'm going to try not to be too crazy. I don't know that I've ever used a CoverGirl shimmer powder. I was a little concerned about the shade, but that's actually really not bad. Like something that's like a darker gold like this, sometimes I get a little nervous. It's going to be too dark, but I'm going to put a little bit, kind of liking the way it's looking, so I'm going to put a little, I'm going to go a little extra. That's actually really pretty. I might add that to my work makeup bag. Really nice. If you find it, it's pretty. Because sometimes you don't know, like with brand name items like this, like sometimes they're like gems and they end up at the Dollar Tree for some reason. Or they're like, okay, well, you know, definitely glad I didn't pay full price for that, but really nice. So now we're gonna go back to the eyes, and another thing that I hauled a while back, and I think I've used some of these. I think I hauled like 4 of them, and I've used some of them, and I just wanna use this like last one today, again, to get it out of that basket, make room for more. But when Dollar Tree was carrying a lot of like Ardell makeup, I picked up this, another one of these, I picked up a few of these eye resistible shadow sticks. This one is in Slade. It's kind of like a super, super dark, like charcoal blue. It's like a charcoal with some blue in it. Yeah, see, it's like almost black, but it's like a charcoal with like a bluish shimmer. And I'm gonna kind of try this in my upper waterline for sure and see, you know, just kind of get a little bit more definition. Again, like I said, I don't expect this to be something that you have, but, and they're not really like the best. Like, well, I'm using it also like as an eyeliner. It's technically an eyeshadow, just a little something to define my eyes a little bit. Now I want to do something on my inner corner, and I think I'm going to just go back. Like I said, I know that these are great, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just really give this a try too for like the inner corner highlight and just see how it does with that. Like I said, I can always go to the LA Colors palette if I need to. I'm going to just wet like a thin little detail brush. And I'm just going to go into that same shade there that we went into before. Just kind of brighten up that inner corner. Oh yeah. I really am. I didn't have high hopes for this palette. But really it's very, very nice. It really did a beautiful job. It's intense enough, but still soft enough. So yeah, I'm very, very, very pleased. So now, last but certainly not least, are the lips. And I do have 2 new products. One, I think was from one of my last hauls. Now, I've used these before. I have the shade Plum, but I saw the shade Cherry Red. It's the Ioni Fat Lip Chubby Stick. And then I hauled these a while back, but haven't gotten a chance to use them. I have 2 shades. This is one of the shades. It's the Be Pure Clean Beauty Classic Red Lipstick. I love their lip glosses. So we'll see if I like this as much. So there we go. It's just this big giant pencil. Of course, it can be used as a lip liner or a lip color. I've been using the one in Plum as a lip liner. I'm a little weird with like my red lip color. So now I'm going to put this on. The packaging is really nice. It's cardboard packaging, which I know which Ioni does a lot, and I know it's probably better for the environment, I'm sure. Goes on very creamy. I'm looking in my monitor. I think I like it. A lot of times when I put on my stage makeup, I tend to like a darker line around my lips. This might become like my new combo right here. I'm, again, very pleasantly surprised with, I don't always like a red lip pencil, and I don't always like a red lipstick. It's very pigmented, which sometimes I feel like it's too much of just like a wash. That is, let me look in my further away mirror too. That is really pretty. I'm actually very impressed. I really didn't expect to like this as much or the combo. Very excited to try the other shade of the lipstick. So there's our look. It's just a very super glam look. I probably went a little too much on everything, but I would wear this look on stage. I totally would. And I'm sure it's a little much for most, but you can always take it down. You know what I mean? So now I'm gonna do a quick run through of the new products that we tried today. And I'm just gonna get these out of the way because I don't feel like there's something you're gonna see. So I just wanna get them out of the way, but I do wanna include them just in case you have them or see them and you wanna pick them up. The CoverGirl highlighter, really nice, very pleasantly surprised. I may add this to my work bag because I love the effect. It's just a very subtle highlight. You could probably make it even more intense, but I went very light and even added a little bit. So like I said, I'm adding that to my work bag. Really liked it and hate that I avoided it for so long. And then the Ardell Eye Resistible Shadow Stick. I could take or leave it eyeshadow stick a lot of times. Of course, I use it as an eyeliner. It did the job. But again, like not something I would I'll probably reach for. You know what I mean? Then the eyeliner did a really nice job. The shade was really nice for a look like this. It just wasn't too intense. Again, I don't know that you'll see it. And Dollar Tree makes a lot of really good liquid eyeliner products. So not something that I'd be super upset if you don't have or can't find. There are other great products out there. Just wanted to get those out of the way because they're they're not really necessarily Dollar Tree items, and they're not things that I found recently. If I found them more recently, I'd feel a little bit more strong about it. But we're gonna move on now to the rest of the products. And first of all, the eyeshadow palettes. The LA Colors quads I know are good. They are always good. So that goes without saying. This one's from the Just Vibin collection. I have the Color Story and from another collection or two. I think this might be the third one, but always good, never ever disappointed. I've never been disappointed by the LA Colors quads. Now, what I didn't expect was to be as impressed by this right here by Mercerie, the Nude Smoky Shimmer Palette. It had way more impact than I thought. I thought the shades, when I swatched them in my haul, I didn't think they would show up much on the eye, but they did a really nice job, got a really nice inner corner highlight, and I feel like this would, for the average person, this will be a very workable shimmer palette. Highly impressed and very shocked by how much I really did enjoy this. Of course, the blush, the Be Pure blush. This is the more peach shade, which I don't know the name. I have a pink shade as well, and then I have one that I've had for a while. Lovely shade, very pigmented, very smooth. They, Be Pure and Ioni and LA Colors, they're bringing out blushes that are every bit as good as high end, I feel. The lashes, I don't love them, but I don't hate them. Like I said, not my, just very middle of the road. If you need lashes and you find them, they're not terrible. They went on pretty easy, but they do have a slight ColorMates quality, but without being quite as bad. I think the saving grace is that these are a little shorter of a style. I don't know if I would feel different. I don't know if I would like them more or less with a different style, but just kind of middle of the road. I think LA Colors and Ioni make better lashes. Even La Flare, I think, has a better lash if you happen to see those. And then last but certainly not least are the lip products. Again, very, very pleasantly surprised. I am very picky with my red lip, and to like this combo together, like I said, I'm putting this in my work bag, and this is gonna be my new red lip. I always know that I love these lip products from, I have Plum right now in my work bag. It's like like a dark, like a plum shade. And I've been loving it, especially with the Clean Beauty lip gloss. But I didn't expect I would love the lipstick. I'm super excited to try the other shade I have. It's more of a nude. Yeah, like I said, I love this so much, I'm adding it to my work bag. If I had something to my work bag for when I do shows, means I really, really, really love it. And I would actually put the blush in there too, because I really, really like this peach shade of blush. And I would put this in there too. I'd put the CoverGirl highlighter as well in there. Now I use the LA Colors liquid shadows, with the purple cap at work, but I would also maybe put this in there too. I don't know, at least try it and see how I like it for my show makeup. Like I said, yeah, I would wear this look here on stage because it is pretty bold. So thank you so much for joining me for another video. And if you enjoyed this video, show me you did by hitting the like button. Check out related content linked down below and binge watch some of those videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.